Greetings from Arkansas, which became the 25th state on June 15, 1836. Its 2.8 million people make it the 32nd most populous state in the nation.
I get so aggravated at people thinking that we're barefooted hillbillies.
We don't wear shoes. Well, I don't wear shoes, actually.
Country jokes are in Arkansas, you know, like you can say a guy said, "Hey man, you lost a shoe," and he said, "No, I didn't, I found one."
You know, Arkansas was known as the hillbilly state. That's right. And they've lived a lot of that down, you know.
The stereotype of the Ozark hillbilly has been replaced by the image of a state noted for its progressive politics, an outstanding university system, and a strong economy. Arkansas is #1 in poultry production and a leader in rice, cotton, and soybeans. It is also the birthplace of Walmart. It was in Bentonville, Arkansas that Sam Walton pioneered his concept of the no-frills store. Sam achieved huge sales volume by selling products with smaller markups than his competitors. Walmart is now the largest retailer and the second largest corporation in the world, as well as the largest private employer in the United States. But you don't have to be an entrepreneur to strike it rich in Arkansas.
We've got the only diamond mine in the United States in Arkansas.
Located just outside Murfreesboro, Crater of Diamonds State Park invites visitors to become prospectors. You find it, you keep it.
In fact, a few weeks ago, someone found a 2-carat diamond, which she was able to keep, and it's kind of a fun thing to do on the weekends.
The award-winning Arkansas Capitol building, with its neoclassic style, was built on the site of a former state penitentiary. It was here in 1978 that 32-year-old Bill Clinton was sworn in as governor, one of the youngest in American history. When out-of-staters come to visit Arkansas today, many will stop first at the new Clinton Presidential Library. Then, they'll head straight for the great outdoors. Mark Davis, professional angler, bass master, and local celebrity, knows firsthand about Arkansas's unspoiled waterways.
Fish from the Arkansas River to Lake Ouachita and all these other lakes, so not every state offers that.
Arkansas is rich in scenic beauty, but much of this land is stained with the blood of war. During the War of Northern Aggression, which is what the Civil War is called down here, Arkansas became a target for both the North and South, thanks to its strategic location on the Mississippi River. More than 750 military engagements were fought in the state, and many heroes emerged. Perhaps none more poignant than 17-year-old David Owen Dodd.
David O. Dodd is known today as the boy martyr of Arkansas. And that is probably because of the way he died.
On December 30th, 1863, Dodd was returning from a business errand for his father when he was stopped at a Union checkpoint.
David O. Dodd was caught with a memorandum book with a series of dots and dashes, Morse code, detailing the locations and strengths of federal defensive positions in Little Rock.
Dodd was arrested and charged with spying for the Confederacy. 4 days later, he was tried and found guilty.
Because of his youth, there was great sympathy for Dodd, and many hoped that the federal commander, Frederick Steele, would spare his life. Dodd, however, refused to cooperate. He refused to say who, if anyone, had helped him gather this information.
Despite bitter opposition, Dodd was hanged on January 8, 1864, before a crowd of nearly 6,000 citizens and a large military escort brought in to quell potential unrest over the execution.
This was something that really caught the public's attention, and I think also they felt that he was more of a dupe than anything else. There's no indication that he really knew what he was carrying.
The source of Dodd's information is still a mystery. Whether he was acting as an agent for the Confederacy or whether he was working independently, we'll never know the answer to that. The secret of Dodd's accomplice, if in fact there was one, died with David Dodd.
Volunteers still tend Dodd's grave at the Mount Holly Cemetery in Little Rock. Another historic site in Arkansas has earned a very different reputation. Since 1867, people have been coming to hot springs to soak in mineral-rich thermal baths, convinced of their therapeutic value. Building on that success, hot springs branched out to gambling and horse racing, becoming a popular getaway for mobsters. By the 1920s, corruption in hot springs reached legendary proportions. Brothels and casinos were now the main source of its prosperity. Local authorities turned a blind eye, and hot springs became an unofficial sanctuary for organized crime.
People like Al Capone, I guess Pretty Boy Floyd, all the names that we can think of from those days, while they were busy killing each other in Chicago, they would take off time and come to Hot Springs to relax.
Hot Springs is now the most popular tourist attraction in the state. 50 years ago, however, Arkansas attracted the national spotlight for far different reasons as the state struggled to achieve racial equality. Central High School in Little Rock became the flashpoint when 9 African-American students tried to enroll. In early 1957, the Little Rock School Board had voted to integrate the school system. Local authorities didn't expect the decision to meet much resistance. They were wrong.
Governor Orwell Faubus called out the Arkansas National Guard, and at first he gave them the order that they were to just prevent any violence. But it became clear that in order to prevent violence, his order meant that they should keep out the Little Rock 9 that were attempting to enroll for the first day of class.
My mom being told that she needs to come and identify me at the morgue, and my little brother, who was 3, being threatened. And
the Little Rock 9 tried to enter the school again on September 23rd. Again, they were forced to leave.
National figures, including the president and his aides, witnessed this on national television, and that is one of the reasons that he sent in the 101st Airborne Rangers to give guarded and protected entry to the Little Rock 9 on September 25th, 1957.
When I look at the photographs, and when I try to retrieve those feelings, it's kind of like really bewildered. Lots of confusion.
The students were finally admitted, but they endured a full year of physical and verbal abuse.
And why? Try to help this country? It really was about helping this country be what it said it was. And we're still doing that.
But a lot has changed since 1957. A civil rights museum now stands next door to Central High School. In 1999, each of the Little Rock 9 was awarded the nation's highest civilian honor, the Congressional Gold Medal. In 2005, this monument to the students was unveiled near the state capitol.
I'm encouraged every day by my students who don't think like their parents or their grandparents. And so the more diversity that we have within our state, I pray that that will make us all more accepting, and we are not what we used to be.
Look here, I'm talking about America, sweet America.